coffee. All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So today we got the Opus out. That's right. This is the Opus 1800 watt solar portable solar generator. Yeah, portable power on the go. We've been affiliated with Opus for, I don't know, a little over 2 years now. We've tested just about every brand, every model that they've came out with. And I'll tell you what, they are very reliable. All right, I do like Opus. This is why we stayed affiliated with Opus, and we dropped a lot of other companies because very dependable, never had any issues with it. And again, this is the 1800 watt system. Now, we are going to be doing some testing with this today. And also we have a 240 watt foldable panel that they also sent to do some testing with as well. Having the ability to charge this thing up with solar when the grid's down, freaking awesome. So I will discuss what this is, everything on this, of course, but we're also going to be doing some charging and things like that. And just so you know, you can charge this thing up and also run appliances at the same time. Now, I've been testing that out as well to make sure that while it's charging in the sun, you can still run and operate equipment. So this is an 1800 watt system. It's got some weight to it. All right, the weight is good. That means you got some heavy duty batteries in here. Now, what we have here, we have 3 outlets over here on this side here. That's your 110 outlet. That's your normal AC outlets. All right, need to plug in a lamp, plug in a mini fridge, plug in an air conditioner. Yeah, we actually did that testing. We got about 3 hours out of our window units. Yeah, window units are not the most efficient air conditioned systems out there. They use a lot of power, and yeah, run it just fine. And it gives you a counter and everything else on the display. Let me turn this thing on. We'll get a center button right here to turn on. Now, Opus does have an automatic timer that turns off the display so you're not wasting power and stuff like that. And right now we're at 100%. Moving over, we have 2 input lines right here. That's where you plug it up at. All right, you plug in your solar. If you have the availability to charge it up with a power source, all right, right there, plugs right in. You also use this plug-in for your AC plug-in, like if you plug into a wall. And you also have a not a barrel plug, a DC plug. Like if you're charging up from a car battery, you know, the DC outlet plugs, you can do that as well. And the AC and also the DC plugs come with this unit. So we also have that 240 watt panel, and we want to do some testing with that. That thing's actually quite big. It folds up nice. It's got some weight to it because it's heavy duty. And I'm gonna show you guys that pretty soon. Over here, guys, we have our DC, our USB ports. You have regular USB, and you have 2, looks like C adapters up top. You got 2 barrel plugs up top, and you have a DC outlet cigarette lighter right here for power. Now, to power these things on, guys, you just hit the switch underneath, and it will light them up. And also your USB ports, all right there on that side. Over here, turn that one on. That is our AC. Yep, the fan had kicked on just for a moment. Let me know everything's powered up. Currently, it says 99 hours. That's because just sitting here, just like this, it'll stay powered up on the on position for 99 hours. Of course, we don't have anything plugged in it yet, but let's go ahead and run some tests. Okay, guys, so we are outside. We're gonna hook up the solar panels on this. That is what is right here. Yeah, like I said, it folds up, and this thing's actually pretty big. I'm gonna actually have to step out of camera for this. Now, unfortunately, we do have some overcast skies because I work full-time as well, 7 days a week. So when I get home, I really catch the end of the evening. So there's that. So let me move the solar generator up out of the way and go over this with you. On the back side of the panel system, this is a 240 watt panel, by the way, guys. You got a pouch, and you have your barrel plug. All right, this barrel plug will plug into the front side of this. This thing actually has a great bit of length. Let's go ahead and kind of eyeball here. I'm gonna say roughly 12 feet. Not bad. All right, so what I'm gonna do is move that out of the way there. Open this up so you guys can see it. It's all Velcroed in. And you have these flips. These are your stands for the back side. So I got to make sure it stands like this right here. So that is 2 panels right there, 3 panels, and 4 panels. These are very large panels here. And we'll just pull our little stands out, little kickstands, get them in position. Just like that. So, like I said, it is actually very wide. A lot of surface area. Depending on where the sun is positioned, you can lay this flat on the ground, all right? And you can track it with the stands as well. And again, it folds up and you're good to go. Now again, like I said, this is freaking huge. It's a fold up 240 watt solar panel. Yeah, travel briefcase size. All right, so we got our Opus here, and like I said, all you got to do, take your barrel plug, plug it right on in. Unfortunately, I got overcast skies. It is actually late in the afternoon, so I am currently, well, it turned it on. Yeah, so there must be some type of draw coming, but I do have a full charge already. So yeah, very awesome, very easy to use, player friendly if you want to put it in those terms. Simple, plug and play. All right, so let's go ahead and run some tests. Okay, so we're running some tests right now. Got the old air conditioner out here. Let's go ahead and put it on high cool. This is our thermostat all over. This is our power cord right here. Turn on the display again and see what type of power drain we're using right now. Currently, it says we are using 364 watts. That's what it's saying we're using right now. It says we have a run time of 5 hours. We'll wait and see, let it run for a while and see what changes. Now it says 4 hours. That's about what it usually gets. That's what we got, 3 to 4 hours on the inside unit. So currently, it says that we have 3 hours of runtime, 99% battery right now, at 355 watts. And yes, that is nice and cool. It's on high cool, max cool. 3 hours of runtime at 355 watts. Yeah, let me turn the power display back on for you guys, and I can bring you in. Again, 3 hours. Power supply, 359 watts of power is what it's using. And there's is our cord. It goes right into the unit. All right, guys, so those that have been following me for a while, you know we're building our own home, and sometimes you need power. Solar generator. This is probably the most power demanding tool I've been using out here. A circular saw. All right, so what we've got, our plug right here for it. I'm going to put in the front. There we go. Make sure I got power. I do. All right, so let's go ahead and do some testing. And don't forget your safety glasses. So let's go ahead and get started here. I know this, I got a cable hanging off me for the microphone, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, like it's nothing. All right, guys. So let me unplug that here. Let me see what we got as batteries. 97% left. Yeah. Now, of course, when you're using, oh, I don't need this on anymore. When you're using these power tools and stuff like that, yeah, they're going to be a hard hit on the battery system. You might get 2 hours continuous on use, but if you're like me, you're not using a circular saw for 2 hours straight without taking a break. Yeah, but it just goes to show you, fan never kicked on. It was not out of range of this. There's no strain on the unit itself. And now I got sawdust all over this pretty unit. I'll tell you what. Now, what we also have, guys, is a floor fan. Floor fans usually pull about 60 watts of power. Yeah, we show the air conditioning be able to run about 3 hours. Well, these little portable solar generators, as long as you're moving air, you're staying cool. All right, these things are very important, especially down here in Florida. Power goes out, having a way of moving air around, freaking awesome. So let me go get plugged in. Yeah, I'm trying to do this upside down. There we go. Make sure our display is on. And we're gonna go ahead and throw it on high. Reason being, I wanna see how much power this thing uses. This particular fan is using 75 watts of power. Battery bank is at 97%, and I'm watching our hour intake, how long it's gonna last. Currently it says 24. That's gonna be fluctuating for a little bit, so we're gonna let it run for a minute so we can get a more accurate reading of how long we're gonna run this fan on this charge. All right, it's using 70 some watts of power and 14 hours so far. We're gonna run this fan on high for 14 hours. Yeah, on one single charge. You run solar to this, it's gonna run longer. That solar panel, 240 watts. Yeah, means you're powering up this fan basically with your solar. I mean, it's charging up your solar generator while you're running something. Hit my display again so I can see. Yep, 14 hours. All right, so I'm gonna change it to mid-level, see what type of change we get. 60, 54 watts. So on medium, 54 watts of power being used, so I'm expecting that counter on the timer to change and actually get more run time on medium. But down here in Florida, it gets freaking hot, guys, and you're gonna have this thing on high. So 14 hours, yeah, on high. Not bad, not bad at all. Talk about lighting and stuff, all right, inside your home. The new efficient light bulbs that are out there, you're talking a full day, if not more, on these low watt bulbs that they have now. You know, they use like 13 watts of power and stuff. You can power up your home. Our mini fridge hardly uses any power at all. Having backups like this to run a mini fridge, especially if you have medication that needs to stay cool. Yeah, if you are diabetic, you have insulin that needs to stay cool, kind of important. All right, having a power unit that can power that up, and this is 1800 watts. Yeah, it can run it for a freaking long time. We've done so many different tests on Opus, on our mini fridge that we use on a daily basis. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's go inside. All right, currently it says we're using 4 watts of power. Let me turn that back on. Now it's saying we're not using any, 70 hours of operation. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Make sure that you can see the light is on. So yes, that is working. I'm letting all the cold air out and that is changing. 62, 8 watts of power being used. 62, 55, that means that compressor's fixing to come on. So we're gonna shut our door and let it do its thing. But yeah, so 6 watts of power, and that's changing very rapidly. 68 watts. 68 hours. So, like I said, guys, it is a very reliable system, very heavy duty. You know, when we throw things at this stuff, I like to use the items that we use in our home. All right, a mini fridge, an air conditioning unit, the skill saw, things I use like on a daily basis, building our house, having the way to power up these tools, It's freaking awesome. So anyway, guys, if you are interested in the Opus 1800, definitely check out our links. Anytime you use our links, guys, you help us out. We are affiliated with them, but these are products that we use. Having alternative power when the grid goes down, if you are on medical equipment, you're trying to keep your refrigerator going with your food, deep freezes, things of that nature, yeah, you need alternative power. All right, guys, speak to you later.